banner or my picture for some reason, my profile picture. It's not even, that's not even my profile picture from anywhere. Like, I think that might have been a picture that I used years ago, but that's not my current profile picture either. So I'm not even sure where they got it from or why they would be using it. It's kind of weird.
No, a functioning democracy. What does it have to do with voting with Democrats? If you're a Republican, you should want a functioning democracy. That just went right over your head. What is a good download speed for SD card? Found one that's 1 terabyte. That's fine. Look, an SD card is fine for the Steam Deck, but you're not going to get the same load times you would from an SSD. Just keep that in mind. You can get the fastest micro SD card out there, at least right now. You know, they're still slow. It's bottleneck. I heard Musk told DSP to shove bubbles. Dude, that would be amazing.
Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? I find it funny that they selected me. I mean, obviously they selected me because I'm so attractive.
Yeah, that's not a high bar. That's not a high bar to want a functioning democracy. You should be a Republican and want a functioning democracy. If you don't, you're an idiot. And you're fucking brainwashed.
They saw how attractive that picture was. They just couldn't resist using it for their story, even though they didn't bother to vet the information. There you go. Shout out to Donnie Watt. I should have my loadout ready, so let's just start searching. So thank you all for the support. We just started. Thank you all for the support. Remember, so many ways you can support the stream. You can like it, 100 likes on blow bubbles, and engagement.
I thought you said this.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again.
I can conduct the fucking orchestra with my penis, man. It's like a giant flute, motherfucker.
Channel, super chats, super stickers, tips, memberships, all that's appreciated tonight. Thank you guys for the early support. Good evening, American Manga. I just got to it. Barely got here in the nick of time. I was trying to do a million things before I started. Thank you, Darth Galbax. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was sore my arm for a day for my second. Or was that my first booster? No, that was my second. Samsung Evo. Maybe I'll try it. Strange Tom. Let me tell you, at least with Steam OS, they found a way to, I guess, make them more tolerable. Bro, you go into like an SD card, try to load Steam games in Windows 10 or 11. Yo, it'll make Steam fucking freeze up sometimes because it's so fucking slow. Like, crashes it. Crashes it shit.
You're absolutely right. Too much. By the way, I should also warn you guys, we're having a windstorm tonight. The winds have been really strong, and I don't know if the power's going to go out.
Phil, go in front of those winds, and I want you to stand there. Fight the wind.
So far nothing, but you never know. All right, everyone, here we are. My first match of the night, and I'm starting here at an insanely bad disadvantage. They have all 3 spots. We just started, immediately instant death. Great way to start the night.
Phil is just like, he just ran into his bullets and expected nothing to happen. Hey, Rich, you get a chance to Yamaha? Nah, dude, I went back. Dude, I had my dad completely, this thing is like brand new now, that Toa mixer, which is a high-end mixer, maybe from like the 80s, at best 1992. Brand new capacitors, higher-end op amps were put in here, brand new switches, LED for the light, for the meter. So, nothing touches this thing, man. At least that's not thousands upon thousands of dollars, so Democracy system by the whole population or the eligible members of state, typically through elected representatives for veto. Okay.
Nice. Match. There's no chance of going back from. They already have the advantage. Everyone can go. They're going to be right in your face. This is a great match to start.
I just like kill confirm, team deathmatch, sometimes free for all.
I just spawned. I was immediately murdered
Tony Rodriguez coming through with the banana. Thank you very much,
by an
sir.
airstrike. Look at this. Very exciting. This is great.
Why would you even waste your time with that silly ass?
This is very exciting gameplay. I'm very happy to be playing this match. I did it. I took it out. It said Hunter. Jackie, there is no streamer mode. There's no streamer mode in this game. They took it out. Streamer mode was completely removed from the game. And it had...
What is streamer mode? What could you do? What did it stop, like chat or something?
has not been in it since launch. They fucked up the game and removed all these options.
Active camo available.
Wow, this is very exciting. It's really crazy.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Forgot to watch the Level 1 podcast from November 1st on the latest, where DSP basically admits to his constant begging you should watch it around the 1 hour mark of it. Alright, let's watch that, because this is kind of fucking boring right now. Okay. It's on his channel. Phil, he's never-ending content. That's what it is, Phil. Of course I would have other shit to talk about, dude, if you weren't here. Level 1 podcast, November 4th, November 2nd, November 1st. It's around the 1 hour mark. Alright. Why does this, that picture's like 2012.
10 years ago, when I was very popular on YouTube and I was rolling in the ad revenue, I never mentioned it. I was asking for it. I didn't have a PayPal where you could donate.
Yeah, that lie detector says that is a lie. You've been asking for the money from the get-go, Phil. You know it. Osle Mio. Interesting name. Thank you very much for becoming a member.
Inbound.
I didn't even...
The delicious salt.
I just started
Thank
a
you, Jay.
Patreon. I had been a YouTuber from 2008 all the way to like 2015, I think, is when I opened my Patreon. And I didn't really actively start doing anything like asking for any kind of contributions until I became a full-time streamer in 2017, because I ditched YouTube. I completely abandoned YouTube as any kind of a major revenue source. I said, I want to be a streamer because I saw everything that was going wrong. The adpocalypse had hit. I saw the writing on the wall. It's just a misconception about me, that you think this is the end-all be-all. I mean, it's not. If I could have a day where I don't have to mention any kind of income, I love that day. You want the perfect example of this? And this, again, what people would never tell me.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Thank you for being tickled. Did it just come up for... Yeah, that's you just becoming a member now with AI Quantum.
Right? Yesterday I just did almost a 12-hour marathon. I turned my stream on at 10:45 a.m. The stream didn't go offline until 8:30. And then after that, right? During that entire marathon, I took one break for 10 minutes where I ran some ads. I didn't actively chose to run ads every hour. It was not really monetized in that way. All right? I wasn't asking for anything during that stream at all. I never mentioned it. It was just us playing games and having fun and me shouting out when people do.
Yeah, but Phil, I watch your own streams. Literally DSP Gaming. Like, well, that's what a channel I'm on right now. There you go. I would say 75% of the time I tune in, which I don't tune in all the time. It's seldom that I tune in, to be quite frank with you. But that actually kind of accentuates the point. Because you would think if you didn't beg as often as you try to make it out, like, I don't do it all the time. Like, I should just tune in and not see you talking about it. If I just so happen to tune in, which I said is seldom, and you're sitting there talking about how you need money, that tells me that if I'm just tuning in once, you got to be talking about it all the fucking time. Abby, Rich, my Streamlabs. What's going on, Abby? What? I still can't believe this guy said he'd blow bubbles. He complains about not getting enough or how difficult the game is. He is a giant tape recorder. Well, yeah. We'll just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Well, he's the same shit with Phil.
Contribute, right? That was a marathon.
Like I said, I tune in seldomly. Very seldomly. And I see him begging. That means he's doing it all the time, you know?
Where I didn't say a word about it because everything was great and positive. If I have a day like that, that's great. But this is very much my business, all right? I do have to treat it like a business. Because if I have a day...
Then you wouldn't beg. No business do they beg.
Where everything's very slow. And I don't mention, by the way, things are kind of slow today. I would appreciate it if someone could contribute and it would pick up. It would be great. Okay, if I don't do that, and I have a series of slow days, I could actually be screwed. I might not be able to pay my bills for that week. I very much live week to week when it comes to...
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
He's a whimsical beggar. Yeah, he just begs on a whim. Just Phil should be a stripper.
Income and what I can afford. I know that sounds scary because it is. That's my reality. Ever since I have no credit and, my bankruptcy, I can't get credit right now. That's the situation I'm in. All right. It sucks. I absolutely positively don't like that living in that situation. It's not healthy for me or my family. That's the situation I'm in.
You, Phil, you have a wife and a cat. You have a wife and a cat. Stop saying family. It's a pepper word. That's why we say support my family. We joke about it, Phil. It's ridiculous. That is a good thumbnail face, isn't it? Stop with the family, Phil. I have 3 kids. I have a family. And they're expensive. I have a family. Jasper is his son. Yeah. Oh my god.
I wish I was a
That's just a pepper word, dude.
bigger YouTuber, but take a look at my DSP Gaming YouTube channel. What do I get? A few hundred views a video? Right? At best, when a new playthrough comes out, I get like 5,000 views on part 1 of a playthrough. I'm not popular anymore, and I know that. I know that very much my content is not for the mainstream. At one point it was. Over 10 years ago, I was known as one of the guys that revolutionized the impromptu commentary on a Let's Play.
Revolutionized. No, Phil. You were there at the ground floor, Phil. You were there at the ground floor. There was no other options. You revolution. And then, Phil, you could have been like Rad Brad. You could have been Rad Brad, bro. If you
Slay them all.
like
Spartan.
buck the trends instead of like you got too comfortable, dude. You're still too comfortable. You shouldn't just be gaming at 40.
Gain the lead.
Shouldn't. You should really try to make a podcast. Why you turned down Keemstar's offer? From what I'm hearing now, it is true. Is fucking loose.
Active
But
ammo
again,
available.
you know he would have to answer. You know what it really is about? You know why he wouldn't do his podcast? He would have to answer questions that he doesn't want to answer. That's why it's the same reason why he won't come on my show. It's the same reason why he won't go on Mr. Metoker's show. Even though, like I said when I first started this stream today, Mr. Metoker is the fucking reason. I'm not saying Mr. Metoker's a stain, but this is true that you were exonerated and he debunked the fact that you got a hooker. He proved that you didn't. But he would ask you about, like, your finances, because you bring them up. He would ask you about this, like, the whole bullshit with the Sons of Kojima, which they were, some of them were fucking psychos. Okay? And they went too far. Like, I'm a fucking giant tape reel right now.
That was 10 years ago. Alright, that was a very different time, a very different climate. Today, I'm someone who just makes content for a very curated group, meaning I make content for those who still like me and want to see that stuff in the masses. But because of that,
God damn it that it. So what do you want to pick an interview for with the large YouTuber that knows nothing? Thank God the compressor's back. What do you? So what? So
Camo available.
interview someone who will ask you tough questions if you're not looking to grow your audience. Why are you looking for like a multi-million sub YouTuber to tell your side, which you literally said? What are you talking about? You are totally contradicting yourself right now.
Are a walking apocalypse.
Halfway to
See, this is more of the placating to his audience. Look, I'm just looking to do my own thing. I'm not looking to expand or grow. I have a real audience, and I'm so chill. Bullshit then, Phil. Don't worry about going on a multi-million sub show to get an advertisement then. God, caught you in a lie, motherfucker.
I make what I make. You know what I mean? The other thing here is that I don't get the opportunities that other content creators get. I don't get an ad campaign for a product. All right, I don't get a sponsorship. All right, and there's various reasons, but
Again, I believe we saw this
I
on
am
his
thoroughly
own channel.
tickled.
Rich's Luscious Left Breast, I'll get to you in a minute. Love YouTube streams over Twitch, Big Dad. That's why I'm on both places, offering different flavors. However, tired. When I start, I don't know, my editor and I are doing a marathon stream. We're doing a stretch goal to try to get to 2,000 subs. And if that happens on Twitch, link to my Twitch in the description.
Active camo inbound.
Shaving my ass on OnlyFans. You won't see balls, you won't even see an ass crack, but you will see the cheeks, and I'm gonna have my significant other shave. And no, I'm not gonna like do other things on OnlyFans. Just that. Just that. I'm like, hey, cool, I could go watch Rich beat off. No. It's a joke. It's like, I'm like the irrelevant version of Howard Stern when he did Ass Man. Okami, only if you come waxing. Kidding.
you know, it's most of it is because there's so much negativity about me.
Like, don't think I'm gonna be doing porn on OnlyFans. Just making that abundantly clear. It's a joke. It's an incentive. It's something crazy. It's something better than putting on a vest. Even though most people are like, yeah, I'm unsubbing from this guy's channel. He said he's gonna shave his ass on OnlyFans.
On the internet, particularly my detractors, that every time I've had an opportunity for any kind of sponsorship, they ruin it for me in 24 hours.
You. Why am I so annoyed at this? It's just why do I care so much? I don't. But it's just like, dude, you just had a stream the other day. We're like, I look at the sponsorships I can get, but I turn them down because I want to be real to my audience. Like, what? Or is it that, Phil? Or is it the fact that you can't get the sponsorships? You got to choose one. Choose your path, sir.
Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la.
Yes. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
Man's